Cartoons. We all grew up watching them, but some of them hide stories that are way darker than they seem. Here are some cartoons with disturbing backstories you probably weren't supposed to know. Watch till the end. Let's start with Caillou. Now we all know this bald menace was a little brat, but there's one episode that crossed the line and ended up getting banned. It was called Big Brother Caillou. Baby Rosie comes home from the hospital and Caillou throws a fit. Then he casually walks up and pinches her face. Like not even a playful pinch, I mean skin gripping, full on rage. And the parents just watching. No, stop that. No punishment. Nothing. Bro's out here assaulting newborns and getting away with it. That's insane. Here's a video explaining it better.
Okay, here's part 2 of banned or deleted episodes, and in this video we're going to be talking about the episode of Caillou titled Big Brother Caillou. So, as we all know, Caillou was finally cancelled a couple years ago, which in my opinion took way too long. Now, a lot of parents had concerns about Caillou because, one, this is a kid that is extremely bratty and extremely undisciplined, and it really wasn't showing a very good message to children or parents out there. See, there are only a couple of banned episodes of Caillou, and it isn't really shocking that all of them involve Caillou being violent. Now, this banned episode is actually one of the most popular episodes of Caillou, and just like the others, it was banned for the violence. So, what happened? Once baby Rosie is brought home, a jealous Caillou has a fit. I mean, look at him. Why is he so angry all the time? Now, mind you, in this episode, Rosie is a newborn baby, and Caillou just casually walks up to her and pinches her face. Now that was a pretty long pinch, and he was gripping the mess out of her skin. Like, it looked painful to me. In my opinion, his dad doing absolutely nothing about this was just as bad as Caillou pinching the baby.
He was literally a toddler menace with no consequences. If your main character teaches kids that it's okay to squeeze the hell out of babies' cheeks, yeah, cancel him, but this next one might be even worse. There's this one deleted cartoon episode that low-key traumatized people. It starts normal, a little girl brushing her teeth, but then she starts brushing too hard and her gums start bleeding. Her little sister sees the blood and just faints on the spot. Honestly, I don't blame her. That actually happened to me once, and it hurt so bad. Definitely one of those episodes that makes you wonder who approved it in the first place. Let me know your thoughts. We're moving on to an even worse one. Okay, now this one is straight up disturbing, and I didn't even know there was a cartoon about this, but here we go. Piko-chan is a Japanese cartoon that looks all innocent, but it's hiding a nightmare. The story goes, Piko-chan's family was super poor, like no food to eat poor. One day, the mom breaks her own arm and lets her kids eat it, but it gets worse. Piko-chan ends up killing her mom and eating the rest of her.
Let's talk about
Piko-chan.
So Differently Piko-chan is a cartoon that is for kids, and it's famous. It is a candy that is from Japan, but it has a dark story that her mom and her brother is poor, so they don't have a food to eat. And the mom has an idea. Her mom broke her arm and let them eat the mom's arm, and Piko-chan started eating her mom's arm, and Piko-chan killed her mom and eat her. And when you search Piko-chan, you see the tunge is out. Is it because she is looking at her mom's blood? Stay safe, guys. Thank you for 200+ likes.
Some people say that's why the character always has her tongue out, because she's licking her mom's blood. What the actual hell? I can't believe this was ever considered kid-friendly, and now I can't unsee it. Cannibalism in a kid's cartoon. I have no words. Next up, Peppa Pig. Yeah, that bright and bubbly show from our childhood apparently has some serious horror vibes. A TikTok user posted a video of a real-life house that looks exactly like Peppa's. Yellow walls, red roof on a hill, but the area it's in completely deserted, like something out of a horror movie.
Let's talk about Peppa Pig. So, we all know Peppa Pig is a fun show we all watched, right? Well, there's a scarier side to Peppa Pig. On March 7th, 2025, someone named CarlPfeiffer17 posted a video which showed Peppa Pig's house. Yep, we all know her house as a yellow-colored house on a hill. Let me show you the video. We can see it being the exact same as it's on the hill. It's yellow, and we can't forget about the red brick roof. Now the creepy part is, do Peppa and her family really live there? Is that an abandoned house? Nobody really knows, but from the video, we saw it was in some area with a lot of sand and trees. It looks like an isolated area
And that's not even the weirdest part. There's someone or something in the window. Another pig, but not Peppa, not George, just watching. And the basement? We never see what's down there. What if there's someone locked down there? Or worse, what if the extra pig is a ghost? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We're moving on to our next creepy cartoon. Dancing Fox. This one is just messed up. There was a man who wanted to make a cartoon with a dancing fox, but he didn't have a budget or a fox. So he went out to the forest and found a dead one, skinned it, took out its organs, stuffed it with cotton, and made it dance in videos.
Dancing Fox.
A long time ago, a man wanted to create a puppet show for children, but he needed a puppet. He decided to go to the forest and explore until he found a dead fox. He ripped off its skin, removed all the organs, and stuffed it with cotton. The taxidermy was super bad, but it was used for a children's puppet show. However, the fox had eaten 27 children's organs. Follow for more.
It somehow blew up, and companies wanted to turn it into an actual cartoon. Like what? Thankfully, it got shut down, but the fact that it even got that far is wild. And finally, Hello Kitty. You probably thought this one was safe, right? Think again. There's an urban legend that Hello Kitty was created by a woman whose daughter had mouth cancer. The doctors couldn't save her and nothing worked, so the mom made a deal with the demon.
The dark story behind
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty is a very popular Japanese cartoon character. You probably have noticed that Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth. It all started with a mom whose daughter had mouth cancer. And the terrible thing was doctors weren't able to help save her. She went to various churches, but it didn't help, so she decided to make a deal with a demon. The deal was to make a character called Hello Kitty in order for her daughter to live. Soon, the character was made, and it blew up tremendously among children. Kids who owned a Hello Kitty doll or toy didn't know that they were playing with a demon.
Some cartoons were clearly never meant for kids, cute on the outside, cursed on the inside. Which one freaked you out the most? Like, comment, and follow for more creepy stuff you weren't supposed to know. Editor, cue the outro song.
Shawty want me, now she wanna come around my way. Shawty know she feeling